Fluoride in drinking water. This came up in somebody else's conversation thread, and I didn't follow up or pursue it, partly because of the way the conversation was framed anyway, so it just wasn't worth it. But what do I know about fluoride? Well, the two major sources of fluoride as industrial waste, and that's what it is, it's industrial waste. It is not food quality materials, because the FDA doesn't recognize it as a food. It is a mineral we need, though. It is common in the environment. But what matters, piece of the puzzle, right? Just a piece, is how it's bound molecularly, what it's bound to. It does bound to, and that is a product of wherever the waste is coming from. So again, why does this matter? In Portland, Oregon here, the city turned down a fluoridation proposal. Now, one of the biggest things was the cost of it. It is expensive. It's a recurring cost, will go on forever. So the efficacy. Personally, I think it's more important that people can brush their teeth with half-decent water, and the fluoride in toothpaste will take care of the business that you need. They don't recommend you swallow toothpaste. If you look at the quantity you're supposed to put on your toothbrush, it's a dab. It's not a big line down your tooth. So you get enough fluoride from toothpaste if you have toothpaste. The efficacy of putting that in the population, the cost of doing it, we're better off informing the public to brush your teeth. That's my thoughts on it. But back to the fluoride itself. So while the salesmen were here, one of the major questions was, what is this fluoride? Where does it come from? And that's an unanswered question. So the reason that matters is there's testing that's done somewhere on this fluoride, whatever, if it's uranium hexafluoride, right? The nuclear industry is one of the largest, the uranium processing industry is one of the largest users of fluorides. Uranium hexafluoride, that is nuclear stuff. So when you ask them for the tests on these materials, when you ask for the source of these materials, they go dumb. They start making excuses. Well, it's tested. And I say, go find the test. Go find the source of that materials and find those tests. And what we're looking for is elemental assays. The concern isn't necessarily the fluoride, although it could be. It is the other minerals, that elements that are in that fluoride. We have a right to know. If you say it's tested, then bring it. And the testing can't be found. I challenge you to go find your local town's fluoride supply and then trace out the testing of that fluoride to see where it came from. If you can do that, good. I haven't been able to. So there's my beef with fluoride. It's not necessarily the fluoride, it's the salesman. It's, if they want to put it on the table, then go do that science. It would only cost, I don't know how much, to do the tests. And the tests need to be a full assay, not a targeted assay at known carcinogens. We want to know how much heavy metals, how many other elements are in there that might cause us problems. This is the granularity of life that we need to get to, and we need to trust the people that are talking to us. So when they can't answer these questions, that's a tell. They're salesmen. They are not much more than that. Nuclear has the same problem. A shallow sales force led by Trumpsters, nepotistic Trump family selling this stuff. Isn't that special?